What up, everybody? It's your boy, TechThrills, back with another video. Today, we're diving into the world of animation, but not just any animation. We're talking about those short, sweet, and surprisingly deep cartoon stories that we all grew up with. You know the ones, right? The kind that taught you valuable life lessons, like don't talk to strangers and always wear clean underwear in case you get into an accident. Get ready for a trip down memory lane as we count down the top 10 short cartoon stories that deserve a rewatch, or maybe even a first watch for you youngsters out there who somehow missed out on these gems. We're talking classics, hidden treasures, and everything in between. So grab your snacks, settle in, and prepare to be entertained because things are about to get animated. Let's do this. Kicking off our list at number 10 is a classic tale that proves size doesn't matter. No, I'm not talking about that. Get your mind out of the gutter. We're starting with The Lion and the Mouse from Aesop's Fables, a story that's been told and retold for centuries. And for good reason. It's got it all. A mighty lion, a tiny mouse, and a valuable lesson about kindness. This story reminds us that even the smallest among us can make a huge difference. Just like that one time I saved a whole bag of chips from a rogue ant invasion. They were about to carry that bag off to their ant colony, but I swooped in and saved the day. Okay, maybe that wasn't exactly heroic, but you get the point. Kindness always counts, no matter how big or small you are. Now, I know what you're thinking. A lion and a mouse? That's a weird combo. But trust me, this story works. It's all about how the mighty lion learns a thing or two from the little guy. It's a reminder that we should always treat others with kindness and respect, because you never know when you might need their help. Coming in at number 9 is another gem from Aesop's Fables, The Tortoise and the Hare. You know this one. It's the story that taught us all about the importance of pacing ourselves, especially when there's delicious food involved. Because let's be real, if it were a race to finish a plate of nachos, I'd be that hare, sprinting to the finish line and probably ending up with cheese all over my face. No shame though, nachos are worth it. But in this story, it's the tortoise who teaches us a valuable lesson about perseverance. He might be slow, but he's steady, determined, and he knows how to rock a mean shell design. Seriously, have you ever noticed how stylish tortoises are? This story is all about proving that slow and steady wins the race. It's a classic underdog story, and who doesn't love an underdog? Unless they're playing against your favourite team, then you gotta root for the winner, right? But in the case of the tortoise and the hare, you gotta hand it to the little guy. He never gives up, he stays focused, and he proves that even a slowpoke can achieve great things. It's inspiring, really. Plus, the animation in this story is always top-notch. I'm talking vibrant colours, expressive characters, and maybe even a few hilarious sight gags thrown in for good measure. The Tortoise and the Hare is a classic for a reason. It's entertaining, it's educational, and it teaches us that even if we don't have lightning-fast speed, we can still achieve our goals with hard work and determination. All right, coming in at number 8, we've got a classic, guys. We're talking The Three Little Pigs. It's like the OG building code PSA. Each pig builds their house with their own architectural flair. And let's not forget the big bad wolf. He's got the whole I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house down routine down pat. And hey, who doesn't love a happy ending? Now, you might be thinking, Ryan, it's just a story about pigs and a wolf. What's the big deal? But hold on a second, because The Three Little Pigs is more than just bricks and bad breath. It's about thinking ahead, about planning for the future. Just like those pigs, we all face challenges in life, right? Some of us build our houses out of straw, sticks, or bricks. Are you going to take the easy way out, or build something strong and lasting? So yeah, next time you see a brick house, maybe you'll think of those little pigs. All right, at number 7, we're stepping into the woods with a certain someone in a red hood. You guessed it, it's Little Red Riding Hood. This story is like a suspense thriller disguised as a children's fairy tale. We've got a cute little girl, a basket full of goodies, and a journey through the woods. Sounds innocent enough, right? Wrong. Because lurking in those woods is a wolf with a serious appetite and a cunning plan. This story is all about deception, about trusting your gut, and maybe, just maybe, not talking to strangers in the woods. I mean, come on, Red, you know better. But hey, that's how we learn, right? Sometimes the hard way. But what really makes Little Red Riding Hood stand out is how beautifully animated it is. The forest comes alive, the characters are expressive, and that wolf, let's just say he's got those shifty eyes down to a T. Little Red Riding Hood isn't just about a girl, a wolf, and a basket of goodies. It's a story that's been retold for centuries, taking on new meanings. Some see it as a cautionary tale about the unknown and listening to parents. Others see it as female empowerment, Red outsmarting the wolf. The Red Hood, the wolf, the forest, they've been interpreted in countless ways. Is it about facing fears, loss of innocence? Who knows? But that's the beauty of stories like this. They stay with you, make you think, and leave you with questions. All right, coming in at number 6, we've got a story that'll pluck at your heartstrings. That's right, it's The Ugly Duckling. This story is like the ultimate glow-up story. He's different, he's picked on, and just wants to be accepted. But the ugly duckling isn't just about the tough times. It's about realizing that what makes you different is also what makes you special. Now, what really gets me about the ugly duckling is the animation. You can see the sadness in his eyes, and then when he finally transforms, the animation just soars. It's like the animators poured all the emotion into that transformation scene. And let's be real, who doesn't love a good transformation scene? He turned into a swan, and you, my friend, have the potential to soar even higher. All right, we're halfway through the list, guys. Coming in at number 5 is Cinderella. You know, the classic tale of a girl, a wicked stepmother, and some seriously uncomfortable footwear. I mean, glass slippers. Seriously, who thought that was a good idea? Talk about a safety hazard on the dance floor. But hey, at least they looked fabulous, right? Anyway, Cinderella teaches us that even when life gets you down, a little bit of magic can go a long way. And who doesn't love a good makeover montage? Cinderella goes from scrubbing floors in rags to dazzling everyone at the ball. It's the ultimate glow-up story, and let's be real, we all secretly want a fairy godmother to hook us up with a killer outfit and a ride in a pumpkin carriage. But beyond the magic and the romance, Cinderella also reminds us that kindness and courage are super important. Cinderella stays true to herself, despite being treated poorly by her stepfamily. She's basically the queen of keeping it classy. And let's not forget the power of a good pair of shoes. I mean, They literally change Cinderella's life. So, the next time you're feeling down, just remember, a new pair of kicks might be all you need to turn things around. Just kidding. Kind of. But seriously, Cinderella is a timeless story for a reason. It's got everything. Romance, adventure, a little bit of magic, and most importantly, a happy ending. Because let's be real, nobody wants to watch a movie where the girl ends up washing dishes forever. Sliding into number 4 is The Snowman. Now this one's a little different. Forget your usual dialogue-heavy cartoons. The Snowman is a completely wordless story. Yeah, you heard that right, no talking. But don't worry, it's not as awkward as those silent moments during family dinners. Trust me, the animation and the music in this one do all the talking, and they speak volumes. It's like watching a beautiful, moving painting come to life. The story follows a young boy who builds a snowman that magically comes to life. They go on all sorts of adventures together, flying over snowy landscapes, meeting talking animals, you name it. It's pure imagination and wonder, the kind of stuff that makes you feel like a kid again. But fair warning, The Snowman is also a bit of a tearjerker. I'm not going to spoil anything, but let's just say it perfectly captures the bittersweet magic of winter, you know? The joy, the beauty, but also the fleeting nature of it all. Like, you build an awesome snowman one day, and then, bam! The next day, it's a puddle. Okay, maybe not that dramatic, but you get the idea. Anyway, despite the lack of dialogue, The Snowman manages to tell a powerful and emotional story that will stay with you long after the credits roll. It's a reminder to cherish those special moments in life, because just like winter, they don't last forever. So grab some tissues, cuddle up on the couch, and get ready to experience the magic of the snowman. All right, coming in at number 3 is a personal favourite of mine, the Gruffalo. This story's got it all. A clever mouse, a scary monster, and a whole lot of humour. So, we've got this little mouse strolling through the woods, and he keeps bumping into these hungry animals. He's got a plan, and that plan involves inventing a terrifying creature called the Gruffalo. The mouse uses the Gruffalo as his personal bodyguard. But here's the twist. The Gruffalo is actually real. Yeah, turns out the mouse wasn't just making stuff up. Talk about awkward. Suddenly, the mouse finds himself face to face with the very monster he invented. The Gruffalo is a hilarious reminder that appearances can be deceiving, and that sometimes a little bit of clever thinking can get you out of even the stickiest situations. Plus, it's got some seriously catchy rhymes that'll be stuck in your head for days. Don't say I didn't warn you. So, whether you're a fan of witty dialogue, lovable characters, or just a good old-fashioned monster story, the Gruffalo is definitely worth a watch. Just try not to get too hungry. Those forest creatures seem to have a thing for rodents. All right. Coming in at number 2, we've got a classic. It's Peter and the Wolf by Sergei Prokofiev. You know, that Russian composer dude? Yeah, he was pretty big back in the day. It uses music to tell the story, which is kind of cool. Each character has their own instrument and theme song. The wolf gets all menacing with the French horns. It's actually pretty awesome how they use the music to build up the suspense. It's super artsy, but in a good way, you know. But hey, it's not just about the music. The story itself is pretty cool too. A boy, a wolf, and a bunch of animals going on an adventure. That's like the OG superhero team. Plus, it's got a good message about being brave. Peter, this fearless kid, not afraid of a big bad wolf. The whole thing is just so charming and well made. And now, for the moment you've all been waiting for. The #1 spot on our list of top 10 short cartoon stories you must watch goes to A Charlie Brown Christmas. It's a classic. This holiday special has got it all, folks. Memorable characters like Charlie Brown and Snoopy, and that iconic animation style that just screams Christmas. Who doesn't love Charlie Brown? Linus reminds us of the true meaning of Christmas, goosebumps every time. But you know what? Even if you're not feeling festive, you can still enjoy this masterpiece. It's a timeless story about friendship, hope, and believing in something bigger than yourself. Plus, the music is amazing. Vince Guaraldi's jazz score is legendary. You hear those first few notes, and you instantly get transported back to your childhood. A Charlie Brown Christmas is more than just a cartoon. It's a cultural phenomenon that resonates with all ages. And there you have it, folks, our top 10 short cartoon stories that have captured our hearts and imaginations. From classic fables to modern masterpieces, these animated gems have entertained and inspired generations. Did your favourite make the list? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and make sure to subscribe to TechThrills for more awesome content. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any of our future videos. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.